Hey guys, what is up? Cody Carter coming at you once again. Survival series. Next episode is on light. Any type of survival situation, even just a regular power outage situation, light's going to be your best friend. It's always best to have more than one way of doing anything, and as you can see, I have many more than just one. It's also important not to get like a tunnel vision. There's 4 separate light categories on this, and then batteries, of course, but we'll discuss that in a second. Flashlight. I have multiple flashlight. This one sits in my room. It's definitely not the best flashlight, but it's the one that sits on my little nightstand. So this is my, if I wake up in the middle of the night and I need a little bit of light to get to see where I'm going, bonus. I also have this. This is a flashlight we use to take the dogs out. Cheap little dollar store flashlight, nothing special. No big deal. In the middle of the night, this is pretty nice. Can't complain about it. Just $1, not bad. Same thing with this one, just $1. From the dollar store. This is my bug out bag. My bug out bag flashlight. Not only is it flashlight, it has, let me see, bright, dim, and flash. It's a great beam. It goes for pretty decent ways. It's not the best flashlight I've ever seen, but it's pretty good. And the reason I like it is because it's durable. It's got the rubber coating on it, and it's pretty resistant to any kind of drop damage or anything like that. If I drop it on a log or I drop it on a cement or something, nothing bad is going to happen to it. These two from the dollar store, if I drop these, I would be afraid to almost drop them on the carpet, is the real scenario. But this, I could probably throw it off my roof into my driveway, and as long as it didn't hit this plastic, it probably would be just fine. And I mean like directly. It would have to hit just the tip, none of the rest of the whole thing. This is a great flashlight because it not only has the flashlight aspect, but it has whistle, compass, Ferris rod, multi-tool. This is actually a pretty great, I forget how much it was, $15, $20, something like that. I bought it when I first bought my bug out bag because I thought it looked awesome. And I think I've showed this before, all the different little things on it, little knife, little can opener, stuff like that. So this, all in all, is a pretty great tool. I do love it. It's one of my favorite flashlights I've gotten. Not, like I said, not the brightest flashlight I have, but it's still a pretty great flashlight. Now, lastly for flashlights is this one. My fiance actually just got me this one, not even a week ago. This is a atomic beam flashlight. I'm sure you've seen them advertised on TV. I haven't run it over with my car, if that's what you're asking, but it is heavy. It is heavy metal. It's definitely more weight than all the other flashlights. But this thing kicks out a beam unlike the other flashlights. You can just see it on my hand. The difference when I was showing them on my hand. It is a huge difference in that. It's got the high, the medium, the low, the flash, and then the cool thing about this is actually it has a little SOS feature, which actually I really like. This flashlight you can see it for a freaking mile. You can light up your whole backyard as long, obviously if you have a gigantic backyard it's not going to work. I don't have a huge backyard, but I can go out in my front yard, turn this on, and I can see pretty much everywhere if I just turn and look. If I need to, you can focus it. I'll show you like that, see? And it changes sizes. So this little can shoot actually, because the light's only because you can see the whole beam, you know what I mean? But the concentration of light is only, I don't know how big. It's not very big comparatively to this big circle. So this flashlight is pretty good. Now, candles. Say you're in your house and your power goes out. You don't want to use all your flashlight batteries up right away. Candles are always a good option. Something like this, you can get one of these from Walmart for like $2.50. These are great little packages. They have 50 tea lights in them. They last for quite a while, considering the fact that they're just tea lights. And lastly, right here I have 6 emergency candles. You can find these at the dollar store for $1, 6 emergency candles. Now, one thing that I always tell people is I don't get anything and trust it and use it without trying it first. These things, they say 6 emergency candles, 4.5 hours each, so 27 total hours. I had one of them last almost 4 hours. It was probably 3 hours and 50 minutes, and I had one that lasted over 5 hours. So like I said, you got them from the dollar store. They're not a super commercially viable product, but they're definitely better than $1. You know what I'm saying? You're getting 6 emergency candles that all of them are going to last well over 3 hours at least. I can almost guarantee it. Those were just my extremes. I had one last less than 4 and one that lasted over 5. So these are pretty good, especially for $1. Really, really great. Now, one thing that a lot of, not necessarily a lot of, but several people in the survival YouTube, bug out bag, bushcraft, blah 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 blah, whatever you want to call us, headlamp. Headlamps are very important, and you don't really realize it until you actually get one. Because I was always a big fan of flashlights, because I love flashlights because I can just turn it and look wherever I want. And not saying they're not useful, but something like a headlamp. Let me just throw it on here. These things are so great. You can, because your hands are free. That's really the big appeal to them. You know, if you ever ask yourself, what's the big deal about headlamps? I think they're pretty stupid. They're pretty nice. They keep your hands free. If you're ever in a situation where you're trying to start a fire, if you're ever in a situation where you're trying to process meat, if you're ever in a situation where it's dark and you need to do something with your hands, it's better than trying to do this and then like set this on its side and hope it stays where it is and then kind of do it in the light. It's much better to just have that one directional light exactly where you're looking and where you need it. Lastly, glow sticks. I have glow sticks in my survival bag. I put glow sticks in my fiance's emergency car kit, and I also put them in the house. I have glow sticks in a lot of different places. Glow sticks are great. They don't give off a huge amount of light, and you can't turn them off when you don't need them anymore. So I'm not the biggest fan in the world of glow sticks, but you have to understand that it's still a pretty good thing. If you're ever in a situation where your flashlights are out of batteries, or let's say there was an extended period of time where there was a shit hit the fan situation where your batteries ran out, or say you can't find any batteries, your flashlights are broken, whatever, middle of the night you need to do something, glow sticks are nice. There was a 2-pack of them at Walmart for like $1.50 or something. Combined, they lasted, good solid light, break them open, good solid light for about 4 hours. Really strong light for about 4 hours. But they still they were still luminescent after 13 hours. Wasn't the biggest amount of light, but it was still some light. You could definitely still see it, and you could definitely still tell. Even in the daytime, you could look at it and say, oh yeah, this is giving off light. You could definitely tell. Now, one super important thing when you're relying on something like a flashlight or a headlamp is batteries. Boom, 8-pack of batteries at the dollar store for $1. Pretty freaking great. But let me tell you, I don't just have 1 pack of batteries, especially since every single one of the flashlights except for this one. So the other flashlights that I have in the home storage, the flashlights that I have in the car, the flashlights that I have in my fiance's emergency road kit, those all take the same batteries except for this one. This one takes D's. But every single one of these takes AAA's. I have several backup packs of AAA's for every flashlight that I have. So I'm never going to run out of, obviously I'm going to run out of batteries eventually if I stop procuring batteries. But I'm not just going to up and run out of batteries. I'm not going to just go to turn on a light one day and say, oh, this doesn't work anymore. Oh, I better go get some batteries. Oh, I don't have any. Magically. So batteries are super important. Always keep extra on hand. I do have extra D batteries, not very many, but these would be my first priority anyway. One of these. Probably not this. This is an amazing flashlight, but if I was ever in a survivalistic situation, the high intensity of this will burn through batteries super, super quick. I like using it outside. I was trying to start a fire last night. It was really wet. So it was really nice to have this because it was really bright, and it was also great to have my headlamp. But if I was doing something like this, and I only had a couple batteries left, I would probably put it in this just because of the multi-use, you know, the durability of it, the tool of it, everything of it. So other than that, that's about it. I just wanted to share this nice little survival section with you guys. Hope you guys have been enjoying it. I tried to put in a lot of work on the survival stuff, and I've been really deep into it for the better part of over a year. I've been into the whole survival situation, and I made my bug out bag probably a little over a year ago. It's really fun. It's a really great hobby, and it's a really great community on YouTube. If you check out a lot of the different YouTube channels, there's City Prepper and Canadian Prepper and guys like that, and it's just a great community. So that's about it. Just want to talk for a little bit. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If I forgot anything, let me know. And that's about it. You guys have a great day, and remember, it's your life. Live it.